Soprano sand and gravel. They're not trucks. They're four-wheelers, even if they have 6 wheels. A true truck has 18 wheels or more. From Atlanta and Charlotte to North Powder, Oregon, this was the first time that Ainsworth had so much as tapped his air horn. In the 3,190 miles I rode with him, he used it 4 times. He gave it a light, muted blast to thank a woman in a four-wheeler who helped us make a turn in urban traffic close to our destination. And he used it twice in the Yakima Valley, flirting with a woman who was wearing a bikini. She passed us on I-82 and must have pulled over somewhere because she passed us again on I-90. She waved both times the horn erupted. She was riding in a convertible and her top was down. If the step van had hit us, it would only have been inconvenient, the fact notwithstanding that we were hauling hazmats. The step van weighed about 10,000 pounds, and we weighed 80,000 pounds, minus a few ounces. Ainsworth said he could teach a course called On-Ramp 101. We get many near misses from folks who can't time their entry. They give you the finger. Women even give you the finger. Can you believe it? I could believe it. Four-wheelers will pass us and then pull in real fast and put on their brakes for no apparent reason, he said. Four-wheelers are not aware of the danger of big trucks. They're not aware of the weight, of how long it takes to bring one to a halt, how quickly their life can be snuffed. If you pull any stunts around the big trucks, you're likely to die. I'm not going to die. You are. We happened to be approaching Dead Man Pass. We were crossing the Blue Mountains on I-84, the Oregon Trail. He said, before you know it, we'll be sitting on top of Cabbage. Then we're going to fall down. He had mentioned Cabbage Hill when we were still in the Great Divide Basin. He mentioned it again in Pocatello. After crossing into Oregon and drawing closer, he brought it up twice an hour. It's the terrific hill we fall down before we come to Pendleton, pretty treacherous, switchbacks, speed restricted by weight. You'll see guys all the time with smoke flying out the brakes or even a flame out at the bottom. From the Carolina Piedmont to Hot Lake, Oregon, across the Appalachians, across the Rockies, he had not put his foot on the brake pedal on any descending grade. In harmony with shrewd gear selection, this feat was made possible by Jake Brakes, a product of Jacobs Vehicle Systems of Bloomfield, Connecticut. Ainsworth called the device a retarder generically. You're turning a diesel engine into an air compressor. On a grade we descended in Tennessee, he said if you choose your gear right and your Jakes on maxi, you can go down a hill with no brakes. It saves money. It also lengthens my life. Crossing the summit of the Laramie Range and addressing the western side, he geared down from 12th to 8th and said, I won't use 1 ounce of brake pressure. The Jake is on maxi. As big trucks flew past us, dry boxes, reefers, he said, these guys using brakes with improper gear selection don't own the tractor or the trailer. Using brakes costs money, but why would they care? Ainsworth owns the tractor and the trailer. As he glided onto the Laramie Plains, he went back up to 18th gear. The going-home gear, the smoke hole. When you got into this gear in the old days, your stacks would blow smoke. On a grade at Hot Lake, however, he tried 15th gear, and his foot had to graze the pedal. He seemed annoyed with himself like a professional golfer who had chosen the wrong club. And now we were about to fall down Cabbage. In 10 miles we would drop 2,000 feet, 6 of those miles on a 6% grade. Through basaltic through-cuts we approached the brink. A sign listed speed limits by weight. If you weighed 60,000 to 65,000 pounds, your limit was 37 miles an hour. In 5,000-pound increments, speed limits went down to 26 and 22.